Alright guys, I just wanted to talk to you about a few things. Tonya talked to you about Phoebe and all that we went through with her, so I just want to talk to you about the RV a little bit, things that we've done, things that we still got to do. If you see me looking over here, it's because I got a list that I jotted some things down. But first thing we did after we got Phoebe all taken care of and she got on the road to recovery, we went and visited my sister in Georgia. She has 30 amp plug-in, so we went there, plugged in, thought everything was going to be great because it was real hot and we needed the AC, and we plugged in and all of a sudden pop, our converter blew. So we couldn't figure out what happened, what was wrong. We ended up buying a new converter charger that goes under the seat, not our inverter, but we bought a new one. We upgraded it. I changed the outlets from a 15 amp to a 20 amp and started having problems with it. As soon as we plugged in, pop, something happened, so we called an electrician out. Come to find out, the person that wired my sister's plug wired it the wrong way. It was wired up for like a washing machine for 240 or whatever it is. We're 220 and we're 110. So they rewired that and got all that taken care of, and everything's fine. Our inverter's working, everything's fine. Actually, the inverter we got, I'll probably do a review on because it's so much better than the one we had. It charges our batteries. We've got 5 AGM batteries for 425 amp hours or 450 amp hours, I can't remember. They're 85 a piece, so 425 amp hours, and we got 610 watts of solar on the roof. But we upgraded from a 40 to a 75 whatever it is charger, but I'll do a review on that because it's a really nice one. After that, we got the RV cleaned up. We finally got up there and sealed the roof. We did 2 coats of Dicor sealer, which was really needed. That roof was getting in bad shape, but looks a lot better now, and glad we got that done. We spray foamed all the nooks and crannies in here to keep anything out. We're thinking about changing the screens to the insect screens, but I'm afraid that we're going to lose ventilation if we tighten the screens up any. If anybody knows anything about that, let me know. But anything we can do, because sometimes them tiny bugs get in, they're hard to get rid of, especially if you're out, you know, in the woods camping. And in Georgia, the bugs were so bad at my sister's house. Oh my God. We walked out in her backyard at night to let the girls walk around and go to the bathroom, and we would have our spotlights on, and you would just see white, shiny specks all over the place. And it was wolf spiders. They were just everywhere out there. But anyway, we did that. Our brakes, we had to get our brakes done. We had to get pads in the front, shoes in the back. I think they put new drums on in the front because our drums, or not drums, rotors in the front. And that was all, you know, all good for about a week or two until we left the state where we got the brakes done, and we got far enough out to where it was too far to turn around and go back. Our brakes started squealing, and we just now got them looked at again, and the guy took our wheels off the back, and for them drums back there, you got to take the whole axle out and everything. He looked, couldn't find anything wrong, nothing, but the brakes were squealing, they were grabbing. You would just barely touch the brakes and they would lock up. But he cleaned the drums, said there was a lot of brake dust buildup, but everything in there looked good. He said the shop that did what they said they did exactly what they said they did. So everything was good back there. The drums didn't need turned. He said they were still in really good shape, but all he did was cleaned all the brake dust out and cleaned all the stuff up and solved our problem. I mean, we don't have no more squealing. It's not grabbing no more. And they only did the one side because that was the side that was squealing, but I think we're going to have them do the other side later on when we get the money. But for now, that'll work. We ended up getting new tires all the way around, one at a time, because we drove through Indianapolis. Actually, it was Nashville, Tennessee. When we went through there, the highways were so bad that we kept getting knots in our tires. So we ended up getting tires all the way around, but not at one time. It was like once every other week.
It was more Indiana.
Yeah, we got 4 different states. So and we got them at Walmart. And here's the bad thing: that we'll never get tires from Walmart again, because that was the only place that was close by. We had to get 2 tires the first time. I think it was 2 tires the first time. There was nowhere else around close by. They tires we got, they got good reviews. What were they called? I don't know, I'll tell you later. But they got good reviews and everything, so we went ahead and put them on. But when we got down south, when we started having tire problems, this was after all the tires were replaced, we had another knot in a tire, and the Walmart down there said, well, they can't fix it because they don't have a lift to lift our thing. I said, well, they just used the jack. They just jacked it up with a regular jack, but we don't have a big enough jack. So Walmart will sell you tires, and then when you go to use the warranty on the tires, though, there's nothing they can do because down south they won't do it. But we actually found a Walmart that worked with us, and they ended up getting the job done, thankfully. But we got that done. The next problem we had was the generator. Our Onan 4000 microwatt generator is not working no more. I don't know what it is. We put some videos up trying to get some help, trying to figure it out. I don't know if it's just shot. We called Flight Systems. They said that it could be a magneto. I don't know. It could be internal. There's no telling what it is. But in order to find anything out, we got to take it out because it doesn't slide out or anything. So it's got to be taken all the way out. And that's something that I would probably want to do myself because the places charge like $140 an hour to even just look at it. Before they even know what's wrong, it's going to cost $140 an hour. So that means they'd have to take it out, look at it, see what's wrong with it before they can tell us how much more it's going to cost to fix it. So we're going to wait on that. If worse comes to worse, we'll just buy another small inverter generator and deal with hauling that around with us. But I mean, I really want that fixed because Phoebe has to have AC. She cannot be in the heat, and this summer, anywhere we go, it's going to be hot, so she's going to have AC. But that's for the most part all the stuff that we've done, besides little minor things changing here and there. Oh, the carpet. Yeah, we ripped the carpet up when we bought it. It had some old brown carpet in it, and it looked like it was from the 70s, so we ripped that up. We got linoleum in here that was underneath the carpet. It doesn't look bad. It's clean. I don't know why they even carpeted over this, but we're going to end up painting everything white in here, the cabinets and the walls, and put some the faux wood flooring down in here. So one thing at a time, but just, you know, to all the newbies out there that are just starting out, be prepared. You know, we sold our house and we had X amount of dollars made from when we sold our house, planning on using that money to live on. Well, when Phoebe got sick, that was $5,000 just for the blood transfusions and hospitalization that she had to go through. So that was a big chunk. After we bought our RV, that was a big chunk of our savings that we had to travel on for a while. So just be prepared. It's not all glitz and glamour like everybody makes it out to be. There are rough times that you go through, so just keep that in mind. I mean, we almost talked about selling it and just going back to work and forgetting it, but we stuck it out. We're sticking it out. We're staying on the road. We enjoy our freedom. I mean, that's what it's all about, being free. Most of you know that last August we lost my dad. My dad lived with us. We took care of my dad. He was bedridden, so we took care of him because he was getting kicked out of nursing homes because he was just a mean person. I love my dad, but he would get on people's nerves. But so we moved him in with us, and we took care of him for how many years? 3 years. Took care of him for 3 years, and he had passed away last August. This is his small flag from the funeral that the motorcycle Patriot Guards gave us. His big flag that was on his casket is back there. I got it put up. It's hard to find a place to display it in this RV. But after that happened, it wasn't too long after that, Phoebe got sick, and we just sort of got bummed out and didn't want to film anything. We were depressed to a certain extent, and like I said, we were almost ready to just give up. Everything was going downhill for us, but we're staying in it. We're going to persevere. Good Lord's helping us out, so it is what it is. You know, you gotta take the good with the bad. So just letting everybody know, if you're going to start out RVing, you're going to sell your house and RV, be prepared, because, you know, Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So alright guys, well, we'll probably cut back in later. We're still at the Walmart. We're going to be heading out of here in the morning. Got about a 40-minute drive tomorrow to a park that we're going to be staying for a few nights. We'll cut back in when we get there.